Yeah, so hey, welcome to another edition of Gravel, Grub, and Bikes. Dan, your host here, at the parking area just sort of southeast of York by York College at Kings Mill and Grantley. Haven't done this in about a week and a half, which I was hoping to be a little more thorough and consistent, but many of you may know work, life, children, fun. You know, these things kind of get in the way of my grand ideas sometimes. But anyway, this is a little bit of another sort of urban assault. Call this the Moosehead ride. Just trying to get some climbing in. Have been riding recently, the last week or so, but just haven't been able to connect the ride with a restaurant or a bar, and also kind of stuck in York here for the last week or so because of my travel schedule for work's been a little light, so that's what's going on. But we'll head north here, loop up around the Couselor Park area and come back down. We will stop at Holy Hound, which is one of my favorite places downtown, and that's the great thing about this loop. You can get a great workout. Can also the last mile and a half, 2 miles, that ends, the last mile and a half, 2 miles is from the downtown area to this parking area, so very easy to stop at many different places downtown, but we're just choosing Holy Hound on this one. I'll tag them and then put their website and information in the body of this, and we'll get rolling and see what you guys think. So this is probably 2/3 of the ride through here at Couselor Park, where a lot of our softball's played by York County girls and teams. First part of this ride is a lot of, we cut through a town, a cemetery, some developments, some probably unknown paths to some of you, and not a real hilly climb, but some good and punchy, which is what I was looking for today. Just trying to get out here for an hour and a half, get a good workout, have some lunch, and just get that done for the day and get it out of the way. So yeah, it's a good ride, beautiful day. Going ahead, we're back on the rail trail here. I'm going to take that right back down to town. We're about 5 miles. About 5 miles till we get the Holy Hound, and we'll check out what they got on the menu today for both beers and food. So yeah, here pulled up to corner of Market and Beaver, where you have Holy Hound Taproom. Cool little place. I'm sitting outside, as you can see here, bike and all. Already looked at the menu and decided what I want to. First order is going to be from Trogs, the Grafitti Highway IPA, named after actually an abandoned road up in Pennsylvania. I think the town's Gibsonia, which is now abandoned because of the triggered a coal fire under the town. And the road leading to it, which is now the Grafitti Highway, is abandoned, so is the town. And there's a fire burning beneath the town still to this day. So just got the Trogs Grafitti Highway. First initial sip, pretty good, crisp, fruity. Definitely going to enjoy this. I also ordered the Cluck Norris, a buttermilk hot sauce chicken sandwich, which should go real heavy and nice and light on for this bike ride. But luckily, only a couple miles to the finish, if that. This is a great stop for in the middle of the bike ride at the Holy Hound Taproom. So my Cluck Norris has arrived. Look at that. Oh my God, it looks delicious. We are going to take that onion. That will kill me for the rest of the day if I do that. But we're going to take take a couple bites of this, eat this, drink the rest of my beer. You see there's not too much left. It's really good. I'll comment on both at the end of the ride here. But my God, that looks delicious. I'll let you know what I think and ratings when we finish up here in a couple miles. Well, wrapping it up here, this little sort of excursion, what I call it, the Moosehead ride. Hopefully it shows that when I copy the link for the ride. Like I said, little up and down, good little loop. Was about almost 18 miles, so it was almost 4 miles longer than I thought. So I believe in the introduction I mentioned about 14 or 15, but definitely 18. Cool little route. That it basically kind of ends in downtown where you can stop and hang out. Which is what I did. Stopped at the Holy Hound, as you know. So if I'm, and had the at Holy Hound had the Trogs Grafitti Highway IPA and the Cluck Norris, not Chuck Norris, Cluck Norris chicken sandwich. So ride for me is mediocre. It's a good workout ride if you're limited to time and or personal commitments, which I kind of have today and have had the last week or so. Hopefully get out here for some longer rides and some different areas here shortly. But this ride, it does what it does. But through the city, through a cemetery, up some hills, up to Couselor, and back down through the rail trail. So it's only like a 2.9 ride out of 5 stars in my opinion. But one thing you do get the benefit from is when you're coming through town, choose where to go. And today I decided to go to the Holy Hound. Great spot. Trogs IPA, the Trogs IPA Grafitti Highway is really good. I could have easily drank another couple of those. That's how good it was. So that I'll rate. That's a good strong 4.3 for an IPA. Easy, didn't have a lot of hoppy or kick at the end. Fruity. It was a hazy, so it was cloudy. Very, very good. And you can see the link in the comment section below. And then Cluck Norris. How can you go wrong with a sandwich named after Chuck Norris? Lightly battered but fried. Very good. I'll link the Holy Hound website so you can see their menu and see how it's made. I was surprised at a fried chicken sandwich. Very good. And the other surprise was they had homemade potato chips, which I generally like, but these were pretty thin cut, pretty crispy, and real tasty. Like they had been sitting in maybe water to let the sugar come out on them in a little bit. They were top notch. So meal was easily a 4.3 also. So yeah, that's the overall. I would say, the ride brings the whole thing down. If I'm giving it a total score of, maybe 4.1, 4.2 tops. But the loop is worth the stop in the city if you want to, in downtown York City, if you want to, grab a beer and some grub. So that's the premise of this podcast. And with this episode, we'll wrap it up and talk to you soon.